All right, we are recording. Happy Sunday, everyone. To everyone that's doing 80-day obsession, happy week one. We did it. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you guys, but I feel freaking good and freaking sore. My hamstrings. Oh my gosh. So sore. But I'm so excited for us to have a guest speaker today. Ceilidh is one of Marie Barker's coaches. Marie is my coach, and so Ceilidh's under Marie. And she had an awesome year last year, coaching-wise. Life-wise, she had, one of those years that was kind of rough, but she did not let that stop her. Kill it with her coaching business, and honestly, it made her flourish even more. Her story, you guys, is super motivating, super inspiring, and I'm so excited for you guys to hear her today. Make sure you have a notepad to take some notes and just sit back and listen. And Ceilidh, you're gonna rock it, so you can totally take the floor, and I think you just have to unmute yourself and you're good to go.
Okay, awesome. Hey everybody. So I'm super excited to be hosting Jin's call. I'm super honored too. When she messaged me, I was like, what? Do you want me to talk on your call? But it's a pleasure to be here this morning. So my name is Ceilidh, in case you guys are wondering. My name is really weird. And I have been coaching for almost 2 years now. I became a discount coach in March of 2016. And that was like a month after I started my journey with 21 Day Fix. And I kind of really didn't know what it was about. I just wanted to discount and Shaco because I was loving it. And from then on, that whole year, 2016, I kind of just dabbled in and out of groups, wondering what this coach thing was about, but never really pursuing it. I was still in nursing school at the time, and I just didn't really have a goal of, building a business with it. And so I dabbled in and out, like I said, like watched so many trainings, but never actually took action or posted about what I was doing. And the fact that I lost 40 pounds from 21 Day Fix, I did like 9 consecutive rounds. I was kind of a psycho, but I just loved my results and I was addicted to it, and people were starting to notice. So then I started posting either little transformation pics and stuff like that people were like, what are you doing? But anyway, I had a previous upline coach before, Amanda, who actually recently quit in October. So then I got bumped up to Marie, this past October, and things kind of got rough this past year. In December of 2016, so last December, not this one, past one, my dad got diagnosed with a rare form of cancer. It was kind of just a freak thing. We just went into the hospital because he felt like he had pneumonia, and then it turns out he had this huge tumor on his chest. And that was just like a huge hit on our family, something we never expected would happen to us. And he actually passed away 3 months later. And it was, at the time, I was full-time nursing near my hometown here. And I pretty much said, I'm on a leave, like I need to be with Dad. So me and Mom were at the hospital every day for 3 months in a row, and then he passed March of 2017. So since then, it's been really hard, obviously, losing someone that's so close to you. But it also gave me a lot of perspective on, the fact that life's too short and you should do what you want to do, be who you want to be. And that's something he told me too. He knew I was miserable with nursing, the job that I just hated at the time. Haven't been back since because I've pursued coaching instead. But something like that just kind of opened my eyes. And actually, shortly after Dad passed in March, I actually went to New Orleans for my first coach summit. And that was a huge game changer for me. I was really kind of hesitant to go, and then Marie's like, we have an extra bed or room for you, like you're coming. And I'm like, okay, I already had a ticket. I just didn't know if I was going or not just because of Dad's situation. I went, and seriously, it was just so amazing. If you guys haven't got your summit ticket yet, get it because it kind of just opens your eyes to see not only like all of these like celebrity top coaches everywhere, but just to like have that, be in a room full of people that actually understand you and what you're doing and are like, they get it. Unlike people around me right now are still like, what the heck are you doing? How's your workout thing going? So to experience that is something that is just huge. And I learned so much from all of the workshops and just like bonded with all my boomerang girls and just from there, I was like, okay, I want to do this thing. So like I said, I switched my upline to Marie in October, and I actually made a goal. I don't know why I'm laughing now because it happened, but I made a goal for the end of November for this diamond bonus. I heard about it at Summit, and I was like, hey, like I would never be able to do that. Like, but I actually told Marie, I was like, I want to hit diamond by the end of November. Like, I just want to do it. And she's like, what? Like, okay, let's do this. So sure enough, I knew what the vital behaviors were. I knew what I had to do every day that would make me succeed in this business and build it and build a team, but I just never put it to action consistently. So that was something that I just decided to sit down, remind myself of all the vital behaviors, get a tracker and track all of my behaviors every single day, stay consistent, and also consistently post about my journey. Even though I didn't post about my own fitness journey and stuff, losing 40 pounds and all this that's changed in my life, I started to post about my transformation, stuff like my new coaching tribe and how I met so many amazing friends and people through this experience, like stuff like that. And that really got people interested and are wondering, what the heck are you doing, kind of thing. So with that goal for Diamond, I pretty much mapped out what I needed to do. I watched so many training videos, and I was like watching Lindsay Matway videos of like how to hit Diamond in a week. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to do that. And I was just so doubtful. But once I actually put myself in a position of seeing myself being there and actually seeing myself as a leader, that was when the game changed. Because if you don't believe that you're going to do it or that you're capable of doing it, it's not going to get done. So like I said, I worked just my little booty off. I hustled, as Marie, her little hustler, but I hustled it away for, it was probably 2 to 3 weeks, and I managed to hit it before the cutoff. So I hit it the 23rd of November, I believe. And it was just such a surreal feeling. Like I can't even explain the moment. And it wasn't just because I hit a rank. It was actually because I proved to myself that I could do this. And it's something that I dabbled with, like I said, for so long. Never thought I was capable of actually building a business. And just the fact that I have been off from nursing just because of dad, I haven't been able to go back to a hospital setting. I actually have, I've been diagnosed with PTSD and generalized anxiety since it all happened. So it was kind of a situational thing, but I've always kind of had anxiety. So I've been on medication for that. So kind of just like taking care of myself shortly after he passed to like, okay, self-care also like goes with coaching, like with personal development, all your things you're doing every day. And just like the fact that I was actually keeping in contact with people because of coaching and actually, I don't know, being excited about things, keep doing my thing, run my own challenge groups. That was something that fulfilled me and filled my cup up. So super beneficial. I couldn't be more excited. So I'm going to kind of tell you guys how I did it, I guess, how I hit Diamond in probably, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. And it's all the stuff that we already know, but I just kind of want to dive more deeply into it of how I actually did it myself. So if you guys want to write like top tips, number it, whatever you prefer. So the first thing that I did is that Marie told me to as well, to sit down and write down your coaching dream team list. So people that you can see potentially being on your team, people that are like you, like-minded, I guess, that you could really see with you building a team. So I wrote down about 20 to 30 names. And it's funny now because those people that were on that list are all on my team now. It's kind of, and you can't prejudge people to if they're actually going to pursue coaching. I just kind of wrote down their name, like they're a friendly person. I like them in nursing school. Like they're super bubbly. Like they would feel like they would like vibe with our team, that kind of thing. So I definitely recommend doing that. Just like you write out your invite list, like write out a dream team coaching list, put it on your bulletin board, and also map out. So if you're hitting, or if you're wanting to hit, say Ruby, Diamond, and above, map out how you're going to get there. So how many coaches do you need on each leg? So Diamond, 4 on each leg, and then you have to have 2 Emeralds. So it's a total of 12 coaches under you. So map out how you're going to do it, who's on each leg, have that on your board too. And I kind of just put blanks for everyone there. And I said, okay, I'm going to add 2 more this week. I'm going to and it all kind of just built from there. And something too that I did, I actually, if you guys haven't already made a spouse account, that's something that I did later on than I planned, but I actually made my mom my spouse account because I don't have a spouse. But I built her to Emerald right away. And then I had another good friend of mine that I helped just sign up 2 of her friends, and that's an easy emerald too. So it's not something that's far from reaching of doing. Like, it's super, if you set your mind on it and actually help your coaches with what they're doing, it's pretty simple. And try not to overthink, like, diamond's a huge, hairy, scary thing. That's something that I told Marie. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, this is like so scary. I don't know how I'm going to do this. But you just have to have that belief in yourself, and that's how you get there, and just manifest the heck out of what you're doing. Like, I literally would listen to daily guided meditations, like Melissa Ambrosini. She's like the author of that Mastering Your Mean Girl. She actually had a few meditations on Insight Timer. It's an app that I use. And she would do like manifestation kind of thing. So I would like sit in the morning and do a little meditation, but I'd be like, okay, like, I'm capable of helping more people. I'm capable of building a team. I'm a leader, like that kind of thing. I would just kind of say those affirmations to myself. And that was huge too, to visualize you being there, because if you, like I said, if you don't believe you're going to get there, you're not. So that's what that's. My next thing was to track your daily activities, vitals every day. We have our own team one for Boomerang Wellness. I'm sure you guys have some from Jen or your upline coach, but that was something that I made sure to use to stay consistent and know where I was dipping in and out of what I wasn't doing. So like inviting, everyone doesn't want to invite. That's like the big scary thing, which it's still scary for me. I don't know why. Some days better than others, I guess, with confidence and all, but writing down what days, how many invites you're sending, and then basing, like, reflecting back on that week and being like, okay, so why didn't I like sign up more people or help more people this week? Oh, it's because I didn't actually invite, like, I only invited one day. So you kind of have to look back on that, because you're not going to remember. Your days fly by. Everyone's busy. Like, not everyone is off work like I am. You guys have jobs, like, you're busy ladies. So tracking is something that really helps. And we have like little intentions, like Marie left a little note for an intention set for the week kind of thing. And I always put like shine bright like a diamond, because I'm like, Riri, I love her. And I just wanted to like have that visualization in my mind. So yeah, track your stuff. Really helpful. Next thing is Instagram stories. So that was something that obviously you guys have probably been using if you've been on Instagram, because that's like the hype right now, and it's super beneficial to attract not only cold market, but your warm market that's kind of watching you and stuff like that. So Instagram stories, kind of just my tips are post kind of your day-to-day activities. Like for me, I don't really leave the house much because I am at home doing this full time. So I would mostly post like my workouts, some inspo, different things throughout the day, some quotes. If you guys are into that, I'm totally into that. But kind of just like a day in the life of you, and then people get to know you and wondering what the heck you're doing, and kind of keep it like the whole curiosity marketing kind of thing going right now. Keep people curious about what you're doing. And I've actually had people that have either messaged me on my Insta stories, like randoms, or else people that I went to nursing school that I never talked to since. And they're kind of like, what kind of workouts are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Or they're just like, keep it up. Like, you made me get off my ass today, so thank you very much. And then those people I eventually talked to, like built a relationship with, and they're on my team now. What do you track with? I can comment our tracker in the comments, or else I'm sure your upline would probably have one if you looked on your team page. I'm just going to get this out because I'm squirrely. So yeah, Insta stories, use them to your advantage, make them fun, kind of make sure you are trying to keep it fresh, not try and do the same thing every day. Keeping if you're doing workout videos and stuff, kind of keep it to 3 to 5 posts, not like a whole like 10 in a row, because people are just going to click through. That's something that I learned too. I kind of started to track who kept watching and stuff. And yeah, people don't like it after 3 to 5. They're bored. Like, they don't want to, either they're like discouraged by you, or they're just, sorry, my phone's ringing. They're discouraged by you, or else they're just like, I don't want to watch this. So keep it short. Next thing is, so inviting. That's something I kind of wanted to touch on too. Consistently inviting. So I started myself with 3 invites a day, because I was like, okay, this is scary. I don't want to do this. Like, I just dreaded it. So I said, okay, keep it simple. 3 invites a day times 7. So 21 invites a week. Like, that's pretty solid for starting out and building a team. And invites, like, I would either most of the time invite to my challenge group, because most of my coaches now have been in my challenge group for at least a month. So that's something I would build relationships with them first, and then obviously tell them about the coaching opportunity, invite them to that. And then since then they've been on my team. But also I was going to say too, like with inviting, don't prejudge people. Like don't assume that they're not going to want to do what you're doing, or like don't assume that you can't share your gift with them just because maybe they are like a gym rat, or they are super, I don't know, they don't seem like a very, I don't know, uplifting, positive person, but maybe they need you to come into their lives and change you in that way. Maybe they're stuck in a rut and they're slaving away at the gym and not getting results. So just kind of invite everyone, kind of close your eyes if you need to, but that's what I did at times. But it gets easier once you go. Another thing I was going to touch on about building my team is that I actually offered all of my ladies, either just starting with the challenge pack or that were my coaches or my challengers for a while, I offered them this VIP discount membership. So this is something that I used. I actually got it from a Push to Success group I was in to hit Diamond. So this was like during that little time in November. But offering to them, like obviously the coach discount is to be a discount coach. You get the 25% off all products and everything. I would offer that like to them off the bat. So just be like, I also have this like VIP discount until like the 20th of this month. So kind of give them like a deadline, and like no strings attached. You're simply like a discount coach, but it uses the same link for this VIP discount. Just kind of explain them that way, so they're not kind of like, am I a coach? Like what's going on? Maybe mention that they do have to put their SIN number in, but it's only being used if they do like decide to make it a business and sell over $500 worth of products and stuff like that. So they'd have to file for income tax. But other than that, I've had most of my girls that have signed up straight with a discount. So then they're my discount coaches that I'm building up on each leg. And that really helped me a lot with, and obviously people are gonna, if they're new especially, and say they don't want to continue with Shaco or something like that, they'll cancel right away. So you can't like depend on that. You have to like keep building from that. But I do offer it right away, because what's the harm? You never know. And also I've had girls that have been considering actually building their business now, like actually coaching, that have just been those people that were like the VIP discount members. So that's just a little tidbit for me, a little sneaky little trick. I don't know. I feel like it's something that's, really helped me build the team, like I said. So definitely offer that to people. Off your gift, like I said. Like you don't lose anything from it. So my next thing is to set goal setting. Obviously it's the new year, so everyone's probably set their business goals, personal goals, everything like that. My biggest thing with goals is to set deadlines for yourself. That was something that with Diamond, so when I actually told Marie, like, I want to hit this by this date, like November 23rd or whatever, that I had to hit it by to get this bonus, I set that date for me, and that was in my head on my calendar. I'm hitting Diamond on this day. And I feel like that just really sets your intentions too about your daily behaviors. Oh, I have to do this week, because then next week I got to hit this deadline. Like, so with anything, if you're wanting to become Emerald, if you're wanting to simply just build, or I guess hit Success Club and stuff, like set deadlines for yourself to hit Success Club 5 by the 15th maybe, so you're not like freaking out at the end of the month. Stuff like that really helped me. And like I said before, stay consistent with what you're doing, because people will notice when you're consistent. They will begin to build trust with you and want to join in on what you're doing. Because if you're, like I said, I'm a coach now for 2 years, but the whole first year I dabbled in and out, was posting random stuff once in a while, and nobody actually knew that I was coaching, or that I was actually on this journey, or my results actually how they were and stuff. So make sure that you're consistent, not only with your vitals and your power hour every morning, but with your posting, with everything like that, so people build your trust. And something I found too, I forgot to mention with the whole dream team list I said at the beginning, something that I did once I made my list of girls that I was like, hey, I want these chicks on my team. They are my tribe. Like, I'm going to do this. I actually started to either comment, like make an effort to comment, like their stuff on Facebook, like build a relationship with them, check in, like, how's it going? Like, where are you working now? Like after nursing school, like kind of like build a relationship, and then invite them to either coaching or to join your next challenge, stuff like that. I found was really beneficial. And some of the girls that I put on the list, and I was like, they'll never join me. Like, they're on my team now. So you just never know. You can't prejudge people, like I said. Just trust in the process, you guys, and just, yeah, keep doing it every day. You really have to have that, like I said, belief in yourself and that confidence in yourself, because yeah, who's going to trust you if you're kind of dabbling in and out, or you're not confident in what you're doing or seeing yourself as a leader? No one else is going to see you as a leader, kind of thing. So yeah, I think that's all I had to really say. That's kind of what I did to hit diamond. That's kind of what I've been doing since. Haven't stopped, won't stop. I want to keep doing it consistently every day. Just because I hit a rank doesn't mean I stop. It's going to go in and out. I'm going to drop potentially, like things are going to happen. It's not always upgoing. It's a roller coaster, entrepreneurial roller coaster, as you guys probably already know. So just keep doing what you're doing, show up, let people trust you, and just, yeah, believe in yourself, because you're so capable of it. We all are as capable of anything than anyone else. There's no pedestal here at all. So.
Yeah, I loved all of that. Awesome. You rocked it, girl. If you guys have questions, you can unmute yourself or type in the chat there. But
yeah, I was gonna look in the chat again here.
I don't think there was any questions. I know Sandy.
Oh yeah, fast start bonus. Yeah. That's something I didn't touch on too. Like for me, with not working right now, so this is my job. So that was something too where I found that out with the fast start bonus. When you're signing up a challenger right away as a discount coach, you get that $50 from just signing them up. So then I was making an extra like $200 a week if I signed up like 4 coaches. So that really helped me too, and just to help build my team. Did you get more not nows in the bin again than you do now? I still get them. I still get so many not nows, but when I get not nows, or not right now, not right now is not the time, like maybe later, I think of that as a positive thing, because I'm like, well, at least they replied, first of all. Second of all, like they're obviously a little bit interested, or if they're asking a bunch of questions, I'm like, keep them coming, because I obviously they're interested in what you're doing, but they're just not ready. And that was something I think back to me. I was going to start like way back, like in this January challenge, like this New Year's resolution challenge. And I didn't start till February because I was like, I don't know. So like, but I started the next month, and then look where I am now. So that's something you never know. And you just got to make sure you follow up with those people, right? Like write down all of your conversations, track them, track your conversations too, not just your vitals, your conversations with people, everything that's going on with that power hour. Ooh, okay. I like this one. My power hour. So that's basically getting out my tracker and doing my vitals. So I actually have a little list on my like kind of sticky notes on my computer. Now I'm actually looking into using this program Asana to track my business, because I'm a pen to paper gal, but I also get off track with it. So my little resolution or intention for this year was to actually be more organized, because I've had conversations where I forgot to reply, or like stuff I haven't like checked back with them in a couple months. So my power hour is usually my vital behaviors. I check into my online office. I check into my challenge group. That's something huge. So make sure the post is up for that day, because I have like myself and 3 other coaches running ours in the app. What else do I do? I probably I write my little like mini to-do list for the day, what I want to get done, like top 3 things. I think that's pretty much all. Obviously like workout, shake, go, all that stuff that's just like not even a chore to me anymore, because it's just like my day. Stuff like that I do. Other than that, it's just like I set a timer. That's something that I have been working on. Sometimes like now that I'm home all the time, I'm not in a hurry to get anywhere. So other times though, when I have stuff to do, I'll set a timer for an hour, sit down, do all my stuff, reply to conversations, reply to people on my challenge group, invite people, friend requests. That's something that I have been consistently doing every day too, that I was always scared of, because first of all, I'm like, my name is so weird. People are going to think I'm like some foreign weird person. And I'm like, well, at least my profile picture is like me all smiley, and like I have like a little description that I'm like wanting to help and inspire others, like stuff like that. And PD is a must. Yes. So getting your personal development in, guys, like that's something that I never write off. Like as soon as I'm drinking that Energize, I'm reading my book for 15-20 minutes. Like there's no excuse not to. So definitely PD is something that also helped me, reading more kind of leadership books or just like confidence building books to getting to where I am now. That helped a lot. I hope that answered your question.
Can I just say something super quick?
Yeah.
Actually not.
Oh, hey, coach.
Hey, what's up? Me and Bran hanging out on the couch.
Hi.
I just wanted to, because I don't think everybody like you. It's hard to know like the ins and outs of somebody's story if you just kind of explain it like that. I just want you guys to really understand that Ceilidh was literally at her rock bottom this year. Like for everybody in this group, I know everybody's had a rock bottom moment. She was literally at her rock bottom moment, picked herself up off of the floor, read PD from dad's hospital bed, push plan her workouts regardless. The behaviors don't change. Like there's questions in the chat right now and like the questions are amazing. I'm so happy that there's questions, but like, what does your power hour look like? Do you get more not right nows? Do you get more rejections? It doesn't change. It literally doesn't change the level of success you get. Ginny and I, everybody, Sandy, everybody on this call gets the exact same amount of not right nows, ghosts, coaches that quit, people that flake. Like it doesn't change. Nothing freaking changes. You change. So you deciding to pick yourself up like Ceilidh did and decide that you're worth it, decide you can do it. That's the only thing that changes. So I just want to commend you, Ceilidh, seriously, for like the way you speak, even your intonation. You are such a leader and I'm so freaking proud of you. I'm so honored to be able to work beside you. Like this is huge, you guys. This is huge.
Thank
you.
Love you. Thank you.
And I couldn't agree more because a lot of times I'll have new coaches say, you know, I'm so frustrated. I have nobody saying yes. I have so many no's, people just outright ignoring me. And I'm like, that's totally normal. You should see my inbox.
Yeah.
I have so many messages of people that just do not reply. But the funniest thing is, 6 months later, out of the blue, hey girl, I've been watching you and you know, I think I really want to do what you do. Like just out of the blue. It'll be so funny sometimes. It's like, wait, what? Like I sent her one message and she never replied. I was like, oh, okay, she's not interested. That's fine. And then out of the blue, 6 months later, a year later, 2 years later, 3 years later, you guys have been doing this for 4 years and it's like, it cracks me up sometimes because I'm like, oh, they came around 4 years later. Like, you just have to stay patient, keep showing up. People are watching you. And like Ceilidh said, if you really want someone to notice you, you have to take interest in them. And then they'll take interest in you. So yeah, go comment on their stuff. Go like their stuff. Now don't be like crazy and like comment on every single one, but I know I put that on my list of like things to do if I really am like, oh, this girl would be so good. So I just try and build a relationship and try and be their friend first. And you know, if you build that relationship, then it's a lot easier to be like, girl, you should totally do what I do. Like you would be amazing at this. And then they'll hear you out versus you don't know this girl at all. You're like, oh, she's into fitness. Let me just message her. And like, it's better if you build a little bit of a relationship before you totally dive into an invite to your team or something like that. Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yes, Sandy, totally. Showing up is everything. That's what, like, if I get on a call and I speak on a call, it's always on consistency. Like, that is my jam from day one. Even when I was in pharmacy school and doing coaching, like, I was so busy, but whether it was just, you know, a selfie in the car with a motivational quote or like on my lunch break, furiously typing on my phone to put some type of post up, consistency is so key. And obviously don't just like throw up stock photos and like put up random posts, but when I could, I made sure to put up a quality post and just be consistent every single day. I know personally I used to use pen and paper for tracking, but I felt like I was all over the place. So it was just last year that I finally invested into, it's called Teamsy, so into a tracking system that I use now, and I love it to have a place to have all my contacts. But pen and paper totally works too. Just make sure that you're consistent writing those names down, and following up is so key, you guys. I am at Success Club 35, which is awesome and unreal. I haven't hit that high for a really long time, and it's honestly because of my follow-ups. Like, I had people that were interested in 80-day obsession in like November, December, and they're like, yeah, maybe, or they were liking or commenting, and so I followed up with every single one of those people that very first week of January, because I was like, hey, we're starting this date. I know that you're thinking about it. You should totally join us. Let me know if you want more info, blah, blah, blah. And that is what got me to Success Club 35. It wasn't like people like, oh, Jen, I want to join you. I want to join you. Send me, how do I sign up? No, it was me messaging them saying, hey, girl, you should join us. And I probably have, I would say like 200 messages where people don't reply, at least, when I invited them to 80 Day Obsession. And that's the only difference probably between me and a lot of people that aren't at Success Club yet, is that I sent out a ridiculous amount of invites. But these were people that, you know, I really wanted them to do 80 Day Obsession with them. And now all I'm doing is sharing it, and they're probably still watching. So watch at like halfway point, follow up with them. Hey girl, I know you've been following my journey. I know it wasn't a good time in January, but maybe you want to join us for the second half. So make sure that you follow up. Follow up is so key. But
Totally.
Anybody have any more questions? Kaylee, you have anything else to add?
Yeah, I forgot a few things.
Okay.
I kind of just wanted to touch on like posting wise, like when I started, and was pretty much just like stalking coaches and didn't know what the heck I was doing. All of the trainings and stuff I watched, like things have changed so much, even from how it used to be all Facebook. And now it's like Facebook, I'm getting like maybe 2 likes on my posts, and now everything's Instagram, like Instagram stories. That's like the place, like social media platforms have changed. Something that I've learned too, is that kind of the vitals and stuff have kind of changed too. So before it used to be post 3 to 5 times a day. And that was something that I was like so overwhelmed with all the time. And I actually like made a deal to myself that I'm going to post at least 1 to 2 purposeful posts. I'm not just going to post for no reason, or just like, yeah, post a selfie, post my Shaco and just do a little blurb. Like that's not beneficial to me or my people. I want to actually inspire them every day, find like really good quotes and go off of it. Don't just put the quote, but like kind of do your little reflection on it. So yeah, posting like a couple times, like purposeful content is what's really also helped me. And my second thing I forgot was just kind of touching on what Marie said, like not everyone's going to stick with you. Like I just lost an emerald last week. Not everyone's going to always be, gung-ho to do it with you. You just have to not let that affect you and where you're going. Is if they don't want to go with you, that's fine. There's like some will, some won't. So what? Who's next? That's always what Marie preaches, but it's so true, you guys. Like not everyone is going to do this. Not everyone's going to keep drinking their Shaco every day and love it as much as we do, because they're like, people just don't. They do their own thing if they want. You can't just like rely on people like that either. So the thing is too, with once like I said, when I hit Diamond, I didn't stop like inviting or adding coaches, inviting people. Like it's just kind of, you have to keep doing it. Build a solid like rank of whatever you're doing, like build it. So don't stop, won't stop, don't stop, won't stop. I don't know. I'm just like so squirrely, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just preaching it, but it's so true, you guys. Like not everyone's going to stick with you in the long run. So you just have to not take it personally, I guess. Cause I've had that this past week and I took it so to heart and I had such a struggle with it. I was just like, how is this happening? Like she wanted to like hit Diamond by the end of the month. Like I just didn't understand. And she just quit. And it happened. And I'm just going to be like, okay, that was a bump in my road. I'm getting past. Like, let's keep going. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I've had plenty of coaches quit, and I've actually had coaches quit and then come back later. So doing your thing, make sure to focus on your own journey and you'll attract the right people. But I think we're like half hour done. I think we're good. If anyone else has any more questions, that was awesome. Great way to kick off.
Thank you. I was nervous, but it was good. It was good.
No, yeah, you did awesome. And Summit is in June. So if you want to get recognized at Summit, definitely start pushing for those goals right now, you guys. And like Kaylee said, just believe in yourself. We are all capable of this. I am not any like special super person. Sometimes people message me and they're like, oh, that's just because you can do it. I'm like, I am like so chill. I'm kind of weird, goofy. Like I used to suck at public speaking. Like to get on here, like this is big for me just to be able to talk on a call now. Like I hated this. So like everybody starts somewhere. And also, like Keely said, if you see someone that's struggling and you're like, oh, they do their own thing, they wouldn't like this. You just never know who's going to say yes. You never know who needs this in their life. And you never know who is going to join and just thrive and like find themselves and just get all this confidence and have this team. Like that's one of my favorite things is when people join and then they turn into such an amazing, incredible person that they're supposed to be. So just keep doing your thing, you guys. Let's absolutely rock this year. I hope that all of you guys are coming to Summit. I know that if you don't have a ticket right now, they're on sale for $145, I think. Summit is seriously like life-changing, and I will tell everyone that when I went to my very first one in Las Vegas, like 4 years ago, I put it on my credit card. Like, I really didn't have the money to go, but I put it on my credit card and I was like, I want to go. And it was absolutely worth it. That's when everything like clicked. And like, there's like 20,000 people. It's so much more than just Facebook. There's people who are 18. There's people who are 75 up there working out and stuff. Like, so motivating, you guys. So if you can swing it, definitely come to Summit in June. And I'm going to let you guys go enjoy your Sunday. So thank you so much for hopping on. I'll make sure to post the recording in our team page too, so you can share it with your coaches. So thank you so much, Keely. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Have an awesome Sunday, you guys.
Okay, see you guys.
Yeah.